There's also an insane mega thread that I just stumbled upon that says all proof that David did it, and it's a thread of screenshots and text from the Discord that I'm guessing.
Bro, with all this evidence coming out, anybody who's still defending him being like, oh no, he didn't do it, he didn't do it, he didn't do it. Wisdom is chasing you, but you are faster. Wisdom is chasing you, but you are faster. Like, all signs point to David. He did this. All right, y'all, we got how David lost everything in 24 hours. Now, I know what's on everyone's mind, bro. Where is David right now? And to be honest, I have no idea. I don't know, bro. I don't know why he hasn't been questioned. I don't know why he's not in jail. But we gonna figure this out, man. Let's go.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall is a phrase that perfectly describes what happens to a massive creator when their entire reputation comes crashing down overnight. Yep. And for David, he wasn't just a massive creator or musician. He was literally...
I didn't know, but he was on the stream with Pokimane too. Oh, is that Arky right there too? Oh my gosh.
On top of the world, with some of his songs being featured in massive shows like Invincible, and even my all-time favorite show, the Emmy award-winning Arcane. He also had recent collabs with games like Fortnite, as well as potential future collabs with one of the most anticipated movies of all time. However, all of that now potentially means nothing, because...
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, you got all this going for you, and you still decide to mess with a minor, a little kid? Is we serious, bro? Is we serious? Like, with all this, was you feeling on top of the world or something where you like, oh yeah, I can just do anything and everything, bro? No, you can't, bro. Wherever you are, I hope they find you, bruh. I hope they find you, bruh.
Over the past week, he's now been dropped by major brands, turned the internet against him, and had to cancel the rest of his tour that he had been on since August, all the while potentially facing criminal charges. So yeah, in the span of a week, his life has completely turned upside down. So let's go in depth and talk about it. So for a quick introduction, this right here is David. He's a popular 20-year-old singer/songwriter who surprisingly started out trying to be a Fortnite YouTuber, which honestly is pretty based. He also did an interview with Benny Blanco, kind of explaining who he is and kind of how he blew up so quickly.
So basically, I played Fortnite from 2017.
I ain't gonna lie, one thing I gotta say, Benny, why? I mean, hey, creative expression and all that, but why every interview I see of you, you just got the toes out, bruh? For the free? In this economy, you got the toes out for the free? And they look kind of nasty, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. You gotta clip them things, bro. I don't know what you got going on, bro.
2021, I became a YouTuber. I was playing Call of Duty, Fortnite, all these different type of games to try to become like the biggest next thing, streamer, Kai Cenat, everything.
However, as he was making his Fortnite montages, he kept getting copyright for the music that he was using because obviously it wasn't his, and because of that, he couldn't make any money from the videos. And as he was on the phone crying to his mom about it, she told him to start making his own music, therefore he wouldn't get copyrighted. And after that is how his music career really started.
That's crazy. His mom put him onto the game?
I could probably do that.
And his mom was like, oh, just gave him the idea
never,
straight up, bro.
I never touched like a doll, anything. I played instruments.
You know what's so crazy, bro? I wonder what his mom is thinking right now, bro. Jesus.
In church choir when I was 13.
Did you sing?
I sang. I couldn't sing, but I sang.
And he was in the church choir, bro.
Literally only made music so you could make a few more dollars.
Exactly.
Okay.
That was it.
So after this, he started making music and going viral on different apps like TikTok and Twitter, gaining thousands of followers and more recognition with every sound and song that he would put out. Because I'm not gonna lie, they were all bangers. Like, he made some actual iconic sounds on TikTok. Like this song, for example.
2.2 million views in 2022.
I did not know he made this song. Like, this was heat, and I remember listening to this so many times. And knowing that he only made these songs so he could use them in Fortnite montages just adds an extra layer of like relatability to it. He also made some other iconic songs, but you guys get the point. He had his hand in a lot of the iconic songs that people use for TikTok edits, which is a reason why he grew so fast. Because I'm pretty sure within like a year or two of him starting to make music, he was already—
He got co-signed by SZA. Oh no. Damn.
opening for SZA. So that should tell you just how fast he was blowing up online. But as I stated earlier, he blew up fast, but it seems like he came down even faster. Because although everything seemed to be going right for him, some things weren't right under the surface. And eventually, it would all come out on September 8th of 2025. Now, before we continue, I do want to note that on this day, David was currently on tour somewhere else. And I think if I checked his tour scheduling, it would ping him at Minneapolis during this time period. So the 7th of September was Madison, Wisconsin.
And that boy was really going everywhere, bro. He was about to have a show in Norway. Jeez, bro. Like, it's insane, bro. It's insane what niggas will do, bro. It is insane what niggas will do, bro. You get to being a superstar. You think you're on top of the world. You think you could just do anything and everything and get away with it, bro. No, you fucking can't. Especially when it's situations like these, bro. You can't get away, bro. You can't get away, bro.
Then the 9th of it would be Minneapolis, Minnesota. So yeah, during September 8th, he would either be already in Minneapolis or he would be traveling to it for his show there. So just keep that in mind that when all this is going down, he's not in LA. So on September 8th, while David was currently on tour, apparently his Tesla car was reported as abandoned and therefore it was impounded. And while being on the impound lot, I'm guessing the workers reported a bad smell coming from the vehicle, so they called the police. And after the police was called and they eventually opened the Tesla, they found a partially decomposing corpse of a dead girl, which sounds pretty horrific. Eventually,
I couldn't imagine being those workers that day, bro.
David's, and he was contacted by the police. But as I stated earlier, he was away from home. And after they found the body, he didn't fly home right afterwards because that's what a normal person would do. He told them that he would fully cooperate while he's still on tour.
There was a body found last night in the back of David's car. He's the guy that sings like, "In the back of my mind," but there's a body found in the back of his car. Him and his team haven't said anything about it yet, so I'm a little bit concerned. I feel like he's such a good guy, though. I'm so confused. He just seems so wholesome. And
It'd be the most wholesomest of niggas that you find out did some dark, heinous, or have been through a lot of shit. Like, bro, Bob Ross is one of the most wholesome niggas I've seen. That nigga was in the army. He lost one of his fingers. All of that. Like, I'm not comparing Bob Ross and David, but I'm saying like that whole like wholesome this, wholesome that. It's two sides of a coin, bro. Either they've been through some fucked up shit, or they've done some fucked up things, as we can see.
he'd sing like an angel. Why would he have a body in the back of his car? Why would he do? The thing is, his car was impounded. Like, it was at an impound lot, so it wasn't like in his driveway or something. That'd be a little more concerning for his sake. But everyone's immediately saying that David is innocent. Like, oh yeah, he would never do this. But I don't know. People probably said that about him.
So yeah, when the news first broke like a week ago, and it was reported that there was a body in David's car in the impound lot, nobody on the internet believed it was actually David's fault. A lot of people, including streamers and YouTubers themselves, were coming to David's defense, saying that he couldn't have possibly done it because he's currently on tour and there's no way he could put a body on the impound lot in his car. However, I'm guessing they all skipped over the line that the body was
badly decomposed, was discovered in a bag in the Tesla's front trunk, and was not intact. The remains are mounted to a head and torso. Oh my God. Oh. And this is why I could never be a police officer or none of that, or an EMT. I hate gore. That shit nasty.
Badly decomposed, which meant that it had been there for a while. But you know what? Who cares?
Situation?
With David?
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't do it.
He's not a murderer?
No.
Thank God, bro. Because I was still going to listen to his music. I was just worried that I'd be an asshole if I did.
No, listen, he didn't do it. He literally performed the next day. If he was a suspect, the police would have been
that
after
boy
him.
Jason,
He's not a
eating
suspect.
his words
He's not
right
just
now.
escaping the police clutches?
No, and I'm gonna perform. We're gonna perform on the 20th, me and David.
Sus in the ween.
Let me do it. I'll make it. So,
Period.
do you think David did it?
Do I think he's a murderer?
Yeah.
Can't rule him out.
Can't rule him out.
Can't rule him out.
Damn.
Can't rule him out.
No way. No.
You know what I did think was incredibly soft? I don't know if it's
how
true.
do you steal a Tesla though?
Huh? Wait, so you think it is him?
No, I
'Cause
don't
how
think
do you
it's
steal
him.
a Tesla?
I don't think it's him because he's been on tour.
That right there is the #1 question. How do you steal a Tesla? Well, according to ChatGPT, it's an 8 out of 10 or 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's impossible, but bro, my dad has a Tesla. You gotta put a pin in that motherfucker. You gotta have the card for it. There are so much hoops that you gotta jump through to even steal this. That's why motherfuckers don't really be stealing it. You get across the first hoop and you got like 5 more. You like, hell nah. Fuck no, I'm about to go steal a fucking Honda or a Kia or some shit. But yeah, nah. Take that. Oh, it got stolen, bro. Throw that out the window, bro. That was thrown out the window like a week ago, bro. Throw it out the window, bro. That's not even a valid excuse anymore, bro.
Difficulty, because Teslas have different modes, like you need a pin to drive, which I didn't even know of. They have a Sentry mode, and they have a bunch of other safety capabilities, which would make stealing it super hard. Not to mention, Teslas have built-in trackers, so if someone did steal it or take it, you can just instantly track it or call a Tesla company. So I think it's safe to say no one stole his Tesla, but people still thought he was innocent. And in the age of the internet, that's all that really matters. However, that was until they released the identity of the person that was in the back of the Tesla. And well, it turned out to be David's supposed girlfriend.
Then, fast forward to yesterday, and the LAPD identified the body in David's car as 15-year-old Celeste Rivas, who was reportedly missing from Riverside County in April of 2024 when she was just 13 years old. Her body was described as severely decomposed, and you had NBC News also reporting that the remains were not intact.
Rest in
It appeared
peace,
she had
Celeste,
been dead
bro.
for an extended
Jesus
period of time.
Christ.
Right, and as far as how she was identified, the medical examiner noted that the body had a tattoo on the right index finger saying shh, and a woman claiming to be Celeste's mother contacted TMZ to say she thought it could be her daughter. Right, and then with all that, you had some noting that it appears that David...
Speaking of her mom, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like every adult in this situation, including David, bro, failed her so bad, bro. Rest in peace, Celeste, bro. That shit, bro. They failed her heavy, bro. They failed her heavy, bro. The cops failed her. I gotta look into what the mom was doing. I'm not gonna rule her out, but I'm not gonna say that she failed her just yet. Fucking the one person that she thought she could confide in might have possibly killed her. I'm saying might have possibly. It's looking like a 99% chance this nigga did it, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Lock this nigga up. Throw away the key.
Also has a tattoo on his finger, and from there, TMZ says that they forwarded the information from the mother to LAPD's homicide division.
Well guys, if there's one sure way to turn the internet and everybody against you in a second, it's doing something with an underage person. It's like the one thing on earth that can unite everybody to hate you. And as more information about David and his relationship with Celeste started to get out, it became quite apparent that he may have been dating her. The only problem is, she may have been like 13 or 14, and he would have been 18 to 19. I should also add that Celeste had been reported missing by her mother for like a year. However, since she had been seen around with David, it wasn't like she had been kidnapped. She most likely had just ran away and started living with David full time. Since Celeste was identified as the person in the back of the Tesla, tons of people online have now been exposing David by posting pictures of him and Celeste together and posting Discord chat logs. Singer David made a song about a girl named Celeste in December 2023. Baby, I love you. I'm not gonna read these verses, but...
Oh, Celeste, the girl with my name tattooed on her chest. Smell her on my clothes like cigarettes. I hear her voice every time I take a breath. I'm obsessed. Oh, Celeste, afraid you'll only love me when undressed. But you look so damn gorgeous in that dress. Missing you so much makes me depressed. But I digress. Now that all of us have context, this shit is nasty. This shit is ugh. This is nasty.
Oh Celeste, the girl with my name tattooed on her chest. Smell her on my clothes like cigarettes. Oh Celeste, afraid you'll only love me when undressed. But you look so damn gorgeous in that dress. Missing you so much makes me depressed. Just an FYI, Celeste would have been 13 here. So let's just hope he was talking about another Celeste in this song, even though he probably wasn't. TMZ confirms that this photo shows singer David near the area where the victim lived before she disappeared. The user who posted this picture alleges that David was paying people to keep Celeste's age a secret.
And these are like middle school kids, I'm pretty sure. He was paying off middle schoolers to keep a secret. Are we fucking serious, bro? Are we fucking serious, bro?
And it looks like David's
Yeah,
like
got the
counting
money in
or
his
something
hand
to
and
give
all
to these
that.
people.
Hell
and by
no.
the way, this also looks bad on the people accepting the money.
Yeah,
because
why
all
y'all
it takes
accepting
is a
this
couple
shit?
dollars for you to keep your mouth shut about something very illegal. David was also an avid user on Discord, and apparently there's a lot of people on Twitter now that was in his Discord that's been trying to expose him, like this guy that says been trying to expose David since 2023. And if I click on the screenshots, he has
only
messages
adds
that look like they're
underage
from
girls.
2023
Oh
that says
my
he
God.
only adds underage girls. I know, right? I'm not joking either. There's also some more insane screenshots that come from this account, who was apparently in the server with David, because David adds everybody and says, I'm in a song crisis right now. And some guy says, drop the one with the missing girl Celeste Rivas Hernandez.
Bro added her whole name. I guarantee you, this dude right here, Palonzo, I guarantee you he was banned from the server in like 3 minutes. I guarantee you he was banned from the server in like 3 minutes, and he probably got a DM from David being like, shut the fuck up, you being federal. I guarantee you he got banned to never be seen in this Discord again.
Like what? And to prove this guy isn't faking screenshots, he then screen records the Discord and it shows the messages right there. So it's like they were actually talking about this in the server, which is just insane.
Shit.
There's also an insane mega thread that I just stumbled upon that says all proof that David did it, and it's a thread of screenshots and text from the Discord that I'm guessing.
Bro, with all this evidence coming out, anybody who's still defending him being like, oh no, he didn't do it, he didn't do it, he didn't do it. Wisdom is chasing you, but you are faster. Wisdom is chasing you, but you are faster. Like, all signs point to David. He did this shit. I swear down. I swear down he did this shit.
Prove that David actually did it. In some of these screenshots, you can even see that Celeste herself was in the Discord with David. So yeah, this situation so far has been crazy. But what's been even crazier is the backlash. Because if you were to go on TikTok and type in David, there has been at least 1,000 to like 10,000 videos made in the last day or two talking about the situation.
I'm talking about the David situation. Oh, he did that shit. Yeah, lock his up. D4vd's David, yeah, he did that shit.
Lock him up.
Being on innocent till proven guilty. Nah, it's too much evidence. Yeah, lock his ass up, man.
Lock his ass up. Take him, lock his ass up. Throw away the key. I ain't gonna lie. You know what, bro? Death penalty this nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Bro, there should be no reason why he should like if this happened, it did. It's getting to a point where it can't be alleged no more, bro. There's too much proof. But yo, death penalty this dude, bruh. He should not be on this earth for longer than her, bruh. He should not, bro. There should be no reason why she's gone and he's still breathing, bro. No way, bro.
I put shit on niggas like that. I hate shit like that when like somebody could actually be innocent. No, he 1,000% killed a girl.
And I am definitely innocent until proven guilty.
He was still
But
talking to her and having her, and she was 13. No, lock his ass up. Even if let's say he gets away with the rest, say he actually wasn't him that killed her. Let's say on some random universe where whatever, he was still having relations with a girl that's 13, 14, 15 years old.
So yeah, this situation is very disturbing, and hopefully I'll keep you guys updated to whatever happens next. Let me know what you guys think down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
bro, I want to say one thing, and that's this, bro. This situation has really made me realize how much, like, parents, y'all need to monitor y'all kids' shit. And I don't mean be a helicopter parent. I mean, if you want to, do that, but just look at what they doing from time to time. Be like, hey, you on Discord? Let me see that for a second. Let me see what you're doing. Simple shit, like, because this situation could have been prevented, bro. And that's what hurts the most. This situation literally could have been prevented, bro. But yeah. And David, don't even try to leave the country. Don't even try, bro. Just turn yourself in, gangster. Just turn yourself in, bro. Like, even if you ain't murder shorty, you was having relations with her. You were wrong. You are wrong for that. Extremely wrong for that, bro. And I hope you get the justice you deserve. Which should be that DP, bro. That death penalty. You dig me? But let me know y'all thoughts about this in the comments. Love you. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video, man. Peace.